men ain't tricking no more. Where are all the tricks? They're still tricking. You understand? They're still tricking. They tricked you, got your good whop, and never called back. Isn't that a trick? Or are you talking about the next trick? Look, a lot of guys have disappeared from this madness. And obviously you could see why. It's not like they don't want to trick, right? But these are tough economic times. Which brings us to a point of how are these tough economic times impacting relationships worldwide? And we're going to talk about this sandals, right? I'm finally done with it. We're going to talk about it after the fact. How does these tough economic turmoils around the world affect relationships? A lot of women are complaining that men aren't tricky no more. There's nothing guys like to do more than spend money on women. Men love doing that. You understand? They love spending money on women. So you gotta think. If you had guys or men or a man that love to spend money on you, and all of a sudden you're not hearing from him, what happened? You don't believe these are really tough economic times? Or you just want what you want and that's it? You got to be realistic about things. You get what I'm saying? And that's the thing I don't understand with a lot of these people on the internet. Tell people the truth, right? Stop selling them dreams. Tell them the truth. The truth of the matter is tough economic times are affecting relationships, including these bed-to-bed situations that a lot of people have. You can't find your tricks. They're not giving money no more. They dipped out, disappeared. They're still around, but the economy has changed. So it's going to impact your relationships. And that's something you might want to think about, right? Especially those who are not used to generating money. You're just used to getting money. Okay, you got to think about that. If you're not used to generating money and you're used to just getting money, you have to think that, look, economic times are different. It's more demanding. There's been a significant increase of human suffering globally, which is another topic I'm going to talk about. A significant increase of human suffering. I mean, look at the price of food. What do you think is going to happen? People are just going to be walking around happy, and food is very expensive. They can't buy it. So what does that increase? Hunger. Okay, house prices have gone up. A lot of places, there's been an increase in property taxes, rents soaring. So what do you have with that? You got homelessness, car prices have increased. You have people that don't have no cars. These are real. I don't know, some people have money so it doesn't affect them or whatever. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the majority of the world. The people who live through Instagram, this is not for you. Yeah, you got those people who live through Instagram. This video is not for you. I'm talking to the real people who are dealing with the reality of the world. You know what I'm saying? So the question of why aren't men tricking no more? Maybe you want to look at the economy. And it may tell you something. If you hear all these people telling you about the housing market, property taxes, they're telling you about rent prices, they're telling you about grocery prices, they're telling you, isn't that telling you something here? But you know what the problem is? A lot of these people who don't want to face this reality, they're not used to generating money. So they don't understand what it takes or what's going on the microeconomic of things. They don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it. So instead of going back and forth with you, most people just disappear and leave you alone. That's it. So that's the trick. Back into the sandals. Okay, so easy peasy. Well, not so easy, but I didn't know this was possible to make. Okay, all natural colors. Everything is natural color on this sandals. Let's see. Only thing I did color was this turquoise color that I ran along this line with leather paint. That's it. Everything else is, this is a natural leather color. This is a Kodiak color, natural. And this is the thread, a turquoise bluish thread that I sewed the instep on the insole of with, right? So that's really it. So I blended these two colors. I had no design in mind when I came up with this. I just went with the flow of things and it worked out to be this, which I love. These two blended colors. You get what I'm saying? And it gives, even the side right here has this nice design look to it. No painting, no nothing. Okay? Nothing on it besides the leather. Blend these two leathers together. And around the edge, you can see it has a nice design. Was a little bit complicated to make, but it's, for me, it's the design. I like design things that are unique. And I think this is one unique design. Also with here, I burnt the leather, then I paint here. So it does have the pattern, which this paint run along this pattern. Okay, then you got the threaded area right here. Sew it, same thread that I used to sew in the middle right here. And soft leather. Okay, lessons learned earlier, prior. You got soft leather right here, right, for your feet. Toes, soft leather also. So this Kodiak leather is very soft. And a good thing I learned about leather is that with leather, it conforms to the shape of your foot, however you walk or whatever it is, especially these oily leathers, right? So it just moves to the shape of your foot. So you can have both sandals and looking at them, okay, they both look different as far as the toe straps are concerned. But guess what? They're the same measurement. That's the leather just does what it wants to do when you sew it and put it together. Because in leather, there are different textures or different consistencies in some leather, right? So it look like that. But when you put it on, it's going to take the shape of your foot. And then the instep right here is very soft also. This Kodiak leather is very oily and soft. Same thing with the bottom. We glue the Kodiak to the top of this leather right here. And then we put on the heel. I'm using thicker heels because they look sexier and more classy, right? Okay, cool. And this is something you can do at home. You can do this at home. I started this yesterday, right? And it's now done. You can do it at home in your garage, wherever you want to do it. Don't rush it. Take your time. All it took me was that sewing machine, okay, and using my brain to make it. Your brain is very powerful. Inside your head, what's inside your brain built the pyramids in Egypt, in Giza. You get what I'm saying? So if your brain cells build a pyramid in Giza, Egypt, there's no way you're not able to do this on your own. Same brain cells. You just got to put them to work. That's all you got to do. Now, I understand that a lot of people left their brain cells in college, but tap into your creative power, right? Do something for yourself. Feel proud of who you are without having to go through the corporate bullshit. Create your own identity. You have the power here. Do it today. Big muscle. I'm always on the hustle. Catch me in the next video. Peace.